gloss. It's from Victoria's Secret. It's called Light Magic, and y'all, I'm down. I'm almost out. You can see the stick now, and they don't sell it no more. So what am I gonna do? If y'all know where this is, please let me know, because I didn't realize how much I like this. I had it for a while, and I was using up, you know, Victoria's Secret lip gloss lasts a long time. But I was using up my other one, which I like the other one too. I forget the name of that one. It was like a peachy color. But I lost it. And so I popped this bad boy open, and it was like magic.
Oh my God!
Literally. And now they don't sell it anymore. What am I gonna do? Like, if there's any like lip gloss girlies out there that have their own lip gloss brand, this will be perfect to make. Like, let me know if you know anybody that makes lip gloss, or if you've seen anything that's like iridescent like this. It's like my favorite. But anywho, I just want to come on. I really wanted to come on here and show off my hair because I took the time to do it. But it's really cute after all those, you know, little breaks that I was taking. I had a couple of sleek styles. I think, what else did I have? I had 2 buns like this, and then I had, what else did I have? I had a silk press, which I did myself, like this. And then I think I did a crochet style like this. And what else? It was something else that I had. 2 buns. What did I have before the 2 buns? Whatever it is, I'm gonna pop it up here. I'm gonna have to go through my gallery and see what my hair was looking like. I mean, this was really simple. I actually, the way that I did this was I washed my hair pretty much, and I put it in like chunky ponytails. So I put like 2 here, 2 here, and then I split the back in 2, and then I did about 3 or I did 2 on each side. And then I put them in jumbo twists, and I detangled them really well, I detangled them really well so that when I go under the hair dryer, I pretty much did a no blow dry.
What?
Is that a thing? So I pretty much just got under the hooded dryer with my chunky twists, with my leave-in conditioner on, and I let it dry all the way to like from the roots. The ends were still a little damp because my hair holds a lot of water. I'm low porosity. But once it got like the roots were dry, I went back in and I split each section in 2. So one whole section, I split it in half. And then I plaited the root, and then I 2-strand twisted. I sat under the dryer again just a little bit just to set it, but I let the rest air dry. And that was just yesterday. And this is how it looks. And it came out so good. Like, my hair, y'all, is still growing. I'm having to like pretty much baby and love on my scalp a little bit, because sometimes those sleek styles, they can be a little rough. My edges on this side, they broken a little bit. And y'all, it ain't even the sleek styles. It could be like a 2-strand twist and my hair is breaking like around the perimeter, even in the back. It's really sensitive. So I just got this oil. I got a rosemary oil from Wella, which is on, or it's not on my website, but I sell it in the salon. And it actually, I had a client come in who had just like this random bald spot. She was a new client. Her sister was coming to me already, but she was just like, I don't know what this is. Now, I'm just a master cosmetologist, and I say just humbly, because I am not a dermatologist. I am not a trichologist. And so I'm not here to diagnose, But the first thing I usually do when people have like breakage and situations like that, or bald spots, breakage, I do a protein, or I deep condition and really hydrate their hair, because it may just be lacking moisture and it's more prone to breakage when it dries out like that, becomes brittle. So the bald spot, I saw it, she had a couple. So it was like one on the side, two in the back, and this was after she had, I believe, knotless braids. And so the first thing I did was like steamed her, and then I sent her home with one of the bottles of rosemary oil. And so she came back and she was consistent, and we eventually saw the hair grow back. And I'm gonna attach pictures if I can. I think I have from the beginning to the end. Yeah, it started growing back, and I don't know if it was the oil. I don't know if it was just one of those things where she just had to give it time to grow back, to not manipulate, not do anything too crazy. We just did a 2-strand twist and left it alone. So a lot of times, like when your hair is pulled out, when there's inflammation there from like tight braids or tight styles, or I don't know if it works the same with like wigs and the frontals and the glue thing, but I know with like tension from braids and styles, if there's any inflammation, you have to stop. Like you have to do something like a tension-free hairstyle, because you want to give that scalp and what's going on underneath the scalp the time to heal. I want it to be able to calm, so you can go in and do like, you know, minty shampoos, steam treatments, stuff like that. I wouldn't pack a lot of oil, thick oils on it. I think I only told her to do like twice a week with the oil. And you know, just really massage lightly, be gentle with it. You don't want to follow up with another braided style that's going to cause more inflammation and tension. So but just to these are usually the steps or the things that I think about when someone comes in that is experiencing breakage, or they can't like keep their length, or their hair won't grow past a certain length. I usually, 1, check to see if they need a trim. 2 usually is to check to see if their hair is hydrated, if it's dehydrated or lacking moisture. I check their scalp to see what their scalp is looking like. I follow up with asking them what types of styles do they usually, you know, how do they style their hair, what type of products they use. And then we're going to follow up with recommending treatments and things like that. Also, a good treatment that I offer or I recommend when there's breakage is protein. And every client can't receive a protein treatment. Like some people's hair is protein sensitive. It's only as needed. So if you're using a protein treatment and all of a sudden your hair gets hard or it gets brittle, stop using it. Like take a break, because you may be using it too much. You don't want to use it just to use it. You want to use it to actually treat the situation. It's good for someone who has really weak strands that pop and break when they detangle. They're always getting a lot of hair. If it's not shedding, if it's more so breakage, which is shorter strands, not longer strands, with like the little white tip on it, those are coming out of your scalp. So that may just be the seasonal shedding. We go through shedding all the time. So don't be too afraid of shedding. But if it's an excessive amount, this is where I always say I recommend people to a dietitian, because you want to see what your diet is like as well. So not only do you want to come to your hairstylist, you want to go to a dietitian, and you want to go to a dermatologist or a trichologist. That's a second and a third opinion from all professionals, because we all work together. Like I said, I don't have a license to diagnose or treat hair loss. That's something you would need to go to a dermatologist or a trichologist for. Now, if you're suffering with like shedding, or you tend to get like dermatitis or like psoriasis or like yeast on the scalp, or like your scalp is excessively oily, or you got sensitive scalp, things like that, you will possibly get those answered from a dietitian, because then they can actually look at what you're eating. And then y'all know what we eat actually comes out of us. When we sweat, it comes out of us in pimples and tears and saliva, all of that stuff. So when you go to them, what they can do is they can look at, okay, and not to say, I don't know if this is one of the cases as far as the scenario, But let's say Susie's getting like crazy yeast on her scalp. She has large flakes. She's excessively like scratching and it's flaking up, and her scalp is always itchy. She's having to shampoo like once a week because it just gets like overly like white on the scalp. Let's say she goes to the dietitian and they tell her, they give her a panel. She talks about, her diet and what she's eating and what she's using on her hair and blase, blase, if she's taking any vitamins, and like if she has anything genetically that she knows of, like family-wise. Is her mother dealing with the same situation? Does she know if her father's dealing with the same situation? All of this stuff matters because everybody's different. So let's say we find out Susie's drinking alcohol every weekend. Susie is now having reactions through her scalp because it's triggering whatever condition she's being diagnosed with. So it's triggering that. So now it produces more yeast on the scalp. It could be anything, literally. So I say for you to have peace of mind and not put that pressure on the hairstyles, because we are not licensed to diagnose. And I know a lot of people think, well, it's hair. We're not licensed to do that. We're licensed to take care of the hair that's there. We're there to examine the scalp and clean the scalp and treat the scalp. We can only do that. So like I said, getting a second and a third opinion from other professionals tied into hair, skin, and nails, all of us work together. So don't be upset with your hairstylist, or don't rely on the internet so much, especially if it's not from a professional, on all these products you should use. And because sometimes oil isn't the answer, and I don't believe oil can fix anything on its own. Like, you have to be consistent with your hair. You have to get trims. You have to, like, even if you're going into a hair salon once a month, once every quarter, you have to have that balance, even just to get a trim, get a steam treatment. If you, like myself, I'm a hairstylist, and y'all, I was so tired the last couple of like months just from trying to do my hair and everybody else's and do other things outside of that. I just didn't want to do my hair, so I was going to other people. But I realized I don't treat my hair people don't treat my hair like I treat my hair. And when it came to like detangling and stuff like that, I'm more gentle on my hair, and I don't like to have a lot of breakage, unnecessary breakage. Now, this part wasn't from detangling necessarily. It was just from like probably pulling it back and slicking it back. So I understood that, and I'm taking a break. But my birthday is in 2 weeks, and I'm gonna get my hair done, and it'll be braids, but it'll be everything pulled back up into like a ponytail and then crochet in the back. So it'll be still, hopefully light work. I'll make sure to mention like the front thing. I don't want a lot of baby hairs. I don't really do baby hairs like that. I like my natural like look in the front. So I won't be telling them to leave too much out, but just, hopefully they can be easy on the front. But I need my hair done and I need a break. So after that, then we'll see about it. It may just be crochet because I do work out. So I want something that, I don't have to wash my hair every week. Now, I could simply just put my 2 strands in and walk around with just my jumbo 2 strands in to get this look or whatever look, but I don't want to do that. I would rather blow out my hair, do straight backs, and put a scarf on before I just walk around with my chunky twist in. I'm just not. So there's nothing wrong with it if you do. I'm just not going to do that. Because most times it's not presentable. My parts, like, I don't even be caring about my parts. I just grab hair and twist it. So it don't be, I don't know what the back of my head look like, pretty much. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to let somebody do it. Or I'll braid it down, get me a cute little curly unit, put that on. But I'm just not, I need something that is more convenient for me working out. Because one thing about it, I am going to work out. I decided to take this week off from working out because I did want to take a little break and kind of massage on my scalp and love on my scalp a little bit. But other than that, I would have been at the gym. Like right now, I would have been at the gym. So I go 3 days a week, and I've started incorporating that into my lifestyle, and it has become a lifestyle. Now, I do want to, like right now, currently, I am on a chicken and vegetable diet. I drink plenty of water, my little water jug back there. I carry it everywhere with me. And so I do fish and chicken and vegetables, and then I do like fruit and nuts throughout the day, or like an egg in the morning or something like that. But other than that, and I do oatmeal. I love oatmeal. Love oatmeal. And I do like, Publix has these little, which I can make these yogurts myself, but I'm lazy. I ain't even gonna lie. They got these little cups of yogurt, and then they put fruit, and they give you a little individual pack of granola or like gingerbread crumbs. It's so good, y'all, and it's so convenient. But I think they just use the Publix brand yogurt and whatever fruit you want. I like the one there. So there's a couple. There's one that has blueberries, strawberries in it with the granola or the gingerbread crumbs. Then there's one with like coconut, kiwi, and mango. And then there's one with bananas and strawberries. So they have a mixture. So if you're ever at Publix and you want to try their little yogurt cups, go over to where their produce, where the chopped up fruit and vegetables are, or not fruit and vegetables, where the chopped up bowls of fruit are. At least at my Publix, that's where they are. They're over in that little area, and you will not regret it. It's so good, and you can do this at home. Like literally, I can make this stuff at home, but whatever. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. I actually just booked me a facial, and this is my first time going to her. I've been watching her for a while on Instagram, so I'm super excited because I need somebody to help me balance my skin out. As y'all can see, and I did really, I don't usually like to fix up my face. I'm not a makeup girly. If I do, it'll be my brows. I'll put my lashes on and that's it. But my skin, I have an uneven like amount of discoloration. And as y'all can see, I was blessed for my pimple to be directly in the center of my forehead, like a unicorn horn. So that's what I'm dealing with. So I take it as a blessing because it's dead center in the middle, and it kind of looks like jewelry. I'll take it as a fashion sense. I did not want to put no makeup on to cover it. So lately, my skin has been getting really oily. And then as you can see, I have smile lines here. So I'm sure it's probably due to not enough water. And something that I learned with skin is that when it's dry, a lot of times, what can I use for an example? A ponytail holder, right? So, you know, with a ponytail holder, the more you wrap it around your ponytail, take it off, eventually it stretches, and then eventually you're seeing the little rubber band under the scrunchie because it's stretched and stretched and stretched. That's exactly what happens to your skin whenever it's dry and it has no elasticity to bounce back, or it doesn't have enough moisture in it to be soft enough and hydrated enough to just bounce back. So just imagine like your skin being like, you wash your face with a clarifying shampoo and it strips all the moisture and the oil off your skin, and then you smile and it feels tight. That tightness it eventually doesn't bounce back. So I know I look fairly young, but we're not gonna bet on that. I need somebody to help me take care of the skin, okay? Because I don't need no lines, I don't need no crow's feet, I don't need, like, I'm already, y'all, trying. I made a weekly routine. So I wrote it out, and pretty much this is what I go by. And I didn't even incorporate making YouTube videos. I kind of just realized, like, I just make YouTube videos whenever it comes to me, because if I try to make a schedule out of it, it just don't work. So this has been working for me, and as you can see, I've been posting more videos. And then if you haven't already, reminder, go check out my last video. Yeah, I did post maybe about 2-3 weeks ago. Go check that out for me, like it and subscribe and share it to, you know, because we're trying to build this page up. And I've been checking my subscribers. I got a new subscriber. Thank you so much. you know, and I'm so happy you got something from it. You had to have if you subscribed. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, whoever you are. And I hope my videos continue to give you what you're looking for, you know. But anywho, so I'm going by my routine weekly, and it's actually been pretty cool. I feel very much like you have to build trust in yourself. And I could tell myself, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, and want it. And then you can sit and see other people doing it, and you start to feel bad, like unworthy, or like I can't do it, or it's too much for me. I don't know where to start. Baby, just start. That's what I've learned recently. You just have to start and learn as you go. I am into learning all the time. Like, I'm such an information geek. Sometimes I get information overload and I have to step away. And sometimes, you know, if your emotions are off, or you can't sleep, you can't shut down at night, sometimes you're just taking in too much social media. Sometimes you're just learning too much. Take a break. Your brain is tired. Sit back a little bit. Go do some relaxation. Sit outside and look at the birds play or something. Take a break from these phones and this internet sometimes, y'all, because we be frying our brains. It's okay to learn, but sometimes you gotta incorporate things in your schedule that are more relaxing, that can get you out of the house. And the more that you are inside of a building with no sunlight, the more that you miss these meals because you're working all day, the more you don't drink water, the more you don't get enough sleep, is the more you're gonna be exhausted, and you're gonna be blaming it on, oh, I'm just tired. Oh, I'm so emotional. It's because your diet and your water intake is off and you ain't getting enough sleep. That's why your skin breaking out. Now, this message for me. But I'm sure somebody else is going through this too. But you have to know your body. You have to know yourself to even figure that out. And I have been studying myself. I have been paying attention to the things that trigger me and make me happy, and what happens if this happens, or calculating like, oh crap, I only got 6 hours of sleep, I need 8, like to feel like I'm fully rested. So really get to know yourself. I've kind of isolated, and I'm okay with that. I have a plan and I have a goal, and sometimes that takes sacrifice on missing certain things. Like, I'm trying to become wealthy. What me gonna say? I ain't handsome, but I'm beautiful and wealthy. That's where I'm going. So, not to say don't have fun, but for me, I am sacrificing a lot of hanging out. But my birthday, let's roll this back. Speaking of my birthday, I don't know. Y'all, it took me forever to figure out how I wanted my hair. And I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Like I said, I booked a facial, which I want to actually, if I really, really like her, I'm going to be booking facials at least once a month, just to make sure I keep my skin together. But I know I want some good food. I don't know what yet. I mean, at least with the hair, I got that out of the way, because you know you have to make appointments in advance for Atlanta hairstylists. So I already got my appointment set and I'm good. But yeah, I think I don't know if they have like a food truck type of thing, or like festivals, that would be cool to go to. And if not, maybe like a paint and sip. And I know that's so like ugh, but I really enjoy painting and drawing. Or maybe some type of like class. I don't know, like what should I do, y'all? Today is the 28th. My birthday is on the 8th. So I got a little while to figure it out. And I mean, there's I think it's called Access Atlanta. They normally post like a schedule for the month of all the events going on. So maybe I should wait for that to drop and pick something from that list. But I just want to be around people, and I want to be able to socialize and laugh and eat and have fun. It don't have to be nothing expensive. We're gonna plan for that when I hit my goal. We'll do that later. We'll spend some bread then. But right now I'm building. So yeah, anywho, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Well, that's the goal for my birthday, and we'll figure out the rest when it comes. But yeah, and oh, also you guys, just got this book and I started reading it, and as soon as I get off of this video, I'm going to read some more because I have not been able to put it down. Yeah, I just got it like 2 days ago and I watched it. So his name is Ramit Sethi. I believe that's how you say it. But I pretty much, before I even knew about this book, it was like probably beginning of the year, the YouTube channel called The Diary of a CEO. He had an episode on there and he talked about like real estate and why he didn't rush to like buy a house and got credit card debt and all that stuff. And I really like this point of view. And I mean, of course, as a human, I didn't agree with everything, but he made some really valid points. And this book, like, it was like confirmation for me because a lot of this stuff at the beginning of the book, I'm already working on. So it just gave me confirmation. And he's super honest about his opinion on finances. So I feel like because I'm already doing it, I'm gonna keep doing it. And I'm gonna also take plenty of tips from this book. But if you're someone who is trying to figure out how to make more money, or just, you want to know more about investing and how to make your money work for you and not you work for your money, then I think you should get this book. And there's plenty of other sources that I use, like the YouTube channel, Richard Fain, Anthony O'Neill, Terry Igiomi. She does trading. It just really depends on your goal, like what your interest is, because at the end of the day, it's so many people on the internet sharing, and who's to say everybody is right? You know what I mean? So you gotta listen to somebody and that feels good to you. And I researched so much, y'all. I went through so many people and now I met these people and I feel like I'm seeing growth. So I'm not going nowhere. I'm only listening to a handful of people. And I have people in different categories. Like I have therapy, that I just started therapy. I have someone I listen to for financial advice. I have someone I listen to for stocks. I have some people I listen to for real estate and investing. I have people that I listen to for health and diet and fitness, spiritual stuff. Like you gotta make a list. I would say make a list of at least 2 to 3 people for each category, whatever those categories are for you that you want to, incorporate into your life, and just go from there. Find those people and then only listen to them. Don't try to listen to every single person. You want to at the beginning, I guess, because you're trying to figure out who fits. So once you narrow your list down to like 2 people per category, then you just listen to them. You know what I mean? Like, you got to figure it out. So you got to do the work for yourself. And I feel like you got to be willing to take risks. Like, I know it's scary, especially when we're talking about money, and especially when we're talking about, you got bills that got to be paid. But I'm all for a risk, baby. You have to not necessarily cut back on your fun, but my life personally, I was like, I don't need to go out all the time. I don't have to go out every weekend. I don't have to do brunch every weekend. No, I just don't. So, and it works for me. And when I need to get out, I get out and I go to the park or something, or I go, go out to eat or whatever the case is. But I don't do a lot of activity right now. It's more so work. Ever since I moved to Atlanta, it's been work, and making money and learning. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm here for until God decides to move me elsewhere or do something else. But yeah, so hopefully you guys got something from this video and learned something about me and about yourself. And I hope that you continue to grow, and I hope you continue to want better for yourself. If you feel like you are in a place where you want to be, you have to take the steps to get there, whatever that is. And then you also have to look at what you already have, because a lot of times what we already have will actually help us get to where we're going. So you got to learn how to utilize those things and not look at outside of, you know, yourself. You already have everything you need right now, literally. And that's what I did. I reevaluated things. I was looking at, okay, what are you good at? What do you already have? What are you grateful for? You know, outside of material things. Like, I'm just grateful for my family, and I'm grateful for like my friends and my clients. So, you know, just my inspiration, like, to just grow and always learn something and be open-minded, and I'm funny and things like that. So I'm a, you know, really a social butterfly. I didn't realize how social I am. And, you know, when I started making these YouTube videos, I was kind of shy. And then you look at other people's videos and you're like, oh, it's so clear. And it's so, oh my God, I love her. Her videos just look so clean. And oh my God, her hair is so pretty. And oh my goodness, like, I just wish. And it's like, just start. Just like what I said at the beginning, just start. If y'all go all the way back and look at my old videos and see where I started from and where I'm at now, my videos have gotten better. You literally learn. At one point, y'all, I would get frustrated because I didn't know how to make a thumbnail. Now I'm making thumbnails because now Canva is available to us. CapCut is available to us to edit videos. Like, you used to have to pay people to do that. I've learned the basics. Like, you don't even need to be an expert. All you need to know is the basics. Watch a couple of people that do it. Take some tips from them and then learn how to do it. Like, get out of laziness. Get out of feeling sorry for yourself. Just do it. Literally take 1 to 2 steps a day and you will move further and closer to where you're trying to get. I promise you. I'm speaking from experience. You will not get any further if you don't take action and move. Get up and move your body. Stop limiting yourself. You literally are smarter than you think. You're better at this YouTube thing than you think you are. You better at your career than you think you are. You just making yourself so small. You gotta stop doing that. You are so much bigger than that. So you got this. If you're somebody who is trying to reach your goals and you are, you know, you kind of feel like stuck or you at a fork in the road, leave a comment below with a green heart in the comments if you made it this far, and let me know that, you know, you got something from this and if this was inspiring to you. And, you know, I'm gonna keep making my videos, so I hope y'all come back for the next one. And I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna go start reading my book before it get too late so I can get settled in. But thank you so much for watching, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Subscribe, like the video, and share it if you haven't already. And like I said to my subscribers, thank you so much. Welcome. And to my that already been here, thank you so much for staying tuned in. Thank you for watching my videos to the end. And yeah, hopefully you guys, you know, we can level up together. So anyways, bye, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm saying, what's good? I like the way that she walk.